as a moment you be a mom, you have to give hong pao for everybody.
Oh shit, that means I have to give to Ava.
No, you're not going
Damn
to see her
it.
for the next 2 weeks, so it's fine.
Damn it. No lah, I'll still bring over lah. Now that reminds me, damn it.
So, ouch. I didn't propose to you to do that, but yes, I am.
I better remember.
Yeah. It's a funny thing. I don't know how Chinese, but Vietnamese, even you have hong pao, you have to give back to your parent.
Yeah.
So that's what we don't like about New Year.
But it depends on.
It's my money.
But it depends on how old you are.
No matter what age in Vietnam, you still have to give back.
Really?
At least you live your own life, then don't come back and don't get the hong pao.
Because for us, right, like when we were young, our parents set up like a child saving account. So all the hong pao that we get every year, they put into the account for us.
I think now I'm starting to do that forever because I understand how
like why the it's better.
Yeah, it's better because it's her money, right? But
unless
in
you
my
use it
country,
for
I think
education.
I feel like a little bit confused because I feel like I change, So your kid, like you a guess number, how much he will give my kid? Okay, I give the same.
Yeah, ours is the same.
I break even. I like what when it is become and then the kid like us, we feel heartbroken, like we take the money like a transaction for you guys, and you guys not really sincerely give us because lucky money. So that's the one thing traditional that I don't like. To be honest, I don't like because it doesn't
lucky
feel luck
only
anymore.
give Ava now.
Yeah, it doesn't feel luck anymore. I feel it's
no, it's a good wishes. Oh no, I think it depends on the intention of the person.
And I'm so annoying with that until I read about that and I've realized that yes, start from Chinese. And back then they give that because they give very small coin. By the way, the lower
it's
coin,
lucky coins actually.
A lower coin in their money, not because the real reason is never about
the amount,
about wish you luck. And over time, human creative and make it become a way of showing off that I richer, I give your kid money, you should give equally, and it's become a pressure over time because the kid even like can open in front of you and make you shame lah. This is mine.
Oh, really?
Why so little? I'm so yes because
in Chinese we cannot do that.
But it's the education part, what
Yeah, so, I think my generation not really. My generation we give is simply because of good wishes.
I also believe same too. Like for me, I give also because same the belief that wish you health, New Year's. It's just for showing for the luck for the kids.
But it is true that the people we are closer to we tend to give more.
Yes, of course. So that's the thing I say. They tend to make it become a pressure for everybody around. I don't have much people to give now. The next few days I'm going to give only my girlfriend kid, which is 3 of them. So it's still okay.
3 of them only lah. How many I have to give? Yeah. Because my family is here in Singapore.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Lucky I never. But if I have to fly back to Vietnam, I think I will like.
You disaster.
I will sit here and like.
You disaster. You better don't go back.
I don't. I'm not going to go Vietnam New Year's anymore because I already think of because the cost. You see, think about it. It's never about money, but a lot of pressure when we are foreigner. We come back Vietnam.
Oh, they expect like you must have earned a lot of money that kind of thing. But it's not true lah.
And for New Year, especially New Year's, the cost of ticket airline, the cost of give your family money for New Year, the cost of
gifts, the
gift
presents, you must bring presents from here.
And then when you come back, people will like, you should have a lot of money and then buy all over the.
It's not true. The standard of living in Singapore is a lot higher.
Yeah.
Right, like one noodle, how much it costs here? Yes. Expensive, the noodle nowadays.
Yes. So that's the thing that I don't even go back Vietnam for so long. It's not like you don't have money, but I don't feel like the expectation from people give to me that I have to deal with it. I'm not run away, but I feel like if I love my family enough, I would just need to meet them, and when I want to meet them, no matter which day, I don't need to be New Year's because I feel New Year even harder to see them. For example.
They visiting other places.
Yes,
also.
they want to
no
spend
time for you.
They want to spend time with more important thing because that's they traditional. They born in that generation. That's what they believe. I respect that. So over the years, I learned one thing that your family in your heart, no matter what. If you really love them, spend time with them when you can, not you when everybody can, and you have to do the same. It's not a necessary.
It should come from the heart, lah.
Yes, and. Yeah, that's just one of the beautiful thing as well for New Year's. What else? Oh, what the most scary thing about New Year's? Let's talk about that. I think the most scary thing
Oh,
that
no, we haven't
everybody
finished.
asks you a lot of funny questions. Oh, when you have kids, when you marry, you got boyfriend, girlfriend already not? How many boyfriend you have already? When you're going to marry a boyfriend? The boyfriend last year, how? Where the girlfriend? What girlfriend where? Why you so handsome? Got job when you got girlfriend? Marry already when you got kid? How many kids you going to have?
First kid, then they ask, when's your second kid
When
coming?
the second kid? Second kid coming no more or still one more? Then how old your kid now? Study
And then
where?
ask about the grades. Ask about the results in school.
Is it good in school or not? Then you grow a little bit, got job already or not? Married already, fine. I like, oh my god, why people stop this? Okay, even now it's less traditional.
Okay, wait, before we go into that is quite funny. Okay, but before we go
Is
into
that
that,
similar?
Similar. It's always a similar thing because I think
Yeah.
relatives nothing much to talk about.
Yeah.
Because in Chinese, for Lunar New Year, sometimes the relatives we see them once a year only.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So they have really nothing else to say to us lah. Seriously, right?
And they come over the
like
years,
extended family lah.
make people scared to go New Year. Like even me, right? Like sometimes you go and people ask you certain weird question like how much money you make now. And I was like, what the heck you just asking again?
Then you know what I will say? Very little. Not
Well-
enough. Never enough. I'll just say not enough.
You know what's annoying thing? If you answer like that New Year, they say like you give them attitude. It's a bad luck.
Oh, really?
So that's the annoying thing.
no
like,
lah, you cannot say it rudely. You just laugh lah. I say, "Ayah, too little lah. Never
you
enough."
say that, they will
lah."
say like, oh, New Year, you should say the lucky thing. Why negative one?
Oh, you say no? My
You don't
relatives will never say that. You know, if you make it in a
I'm-
joke, it's okay.
I'm saying about like culture, like this
Culture,
is
this part is different. Okay, but then again,
this is a negative part about like culture that
but
I
then
didn't-
again, I think because like what Anne always says, right? Singapore is a very westernized.
yes, and
So-
I love that about you.
yeah,
People
so
respect privacy.
there are a lot of traditions that I think is in China which we don't have.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so so before we go into all these funny questions, right? Okay, I will tell. Okay, maybe as a bonus, we will tell you what to say when your elders ask this kind of questions.
Yes,
But before
yeah.
that, you were talking about the firecrackers and all that, right?
Yeah.
Do you all do that for Ted also?
We
Or
don't have.
similar
They don't
things.
sell already. So
Oh.
for us to play New Year's, not much to play beside of play poker.
Oh,
I don't
cards.
play. I know. I don't
So
know even how
gambling
to play.
lah. I
Yeah,
don't know
they
how to play
gambling.
also.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play.
So, but I see everybody gambling, and
or mahjong, that kind of thing. You all
Yeah,
have something similar
we
to
don't have
mahjong?
mahjong, but we have poker. So everybody play poker with the
Money.
compound money.
Yeah.
And then what else they play? Actually, that's it. And then you meet each other and you drink. They drink a lot. And in Vietnam, right? Yeah, drink and drunk is New Year. Some New
I
Year's.
eat the melon seeds and throw on the
Yeah,
floor.
New Year's is the most of people die from car accident or motorbike accident in Vietnam.
Because they drink and drive.
Yes, they drink and drive. Almost every day we have someone like you force people to drink until kill themselves, right? And that's the one of the thing up to now they still haven't
Force
solved
really?
them. They say you cannot say no in New Year.
Oh really?
It means you don't respect them. Like you say, you come to the house, you have to eat. You must eat.
Must
Because
eat that one I understand lah, but eat a bit lor.
eat and drink with them is you must. If
Ah,
not, you
ah,
don't
ah.
respect me. You come to my house, I invite you. You come for New Year's, I give you food, you don't eat. Give
I
me
give you drink,
attitude.
don't
Yeah.
drink.
But think about it, even you go around, you eat like a pig all day. Where do your stomach can swallow? I cannot. I even I cannot. I don't until I'm so scared of New Year that I just want to be in my room and in my like
Last time
do
lah.
my thought, do my stuff, and I just wish to allow me to watch TV is enough already. I don't even bother all
But
this stuff.
cannot if you don't come out and greet your elders, you rude.
Yes,
This one
because-
Singapore also the same.
yeah,
Chinese also
yeah.
same. Rude. But it's true the greeting part I agree, the eating part I agree. Drinking not so much because actually Singapore
law is very strict with
yeah,
driving.
drunk driving is very strict, and
Yes.
I'm sure the police will be out in full force to catch anybody who dare to drink and drive nowadays.
It is because
Yeah.
even when I learned about driving license, that's the first lesson I learned in Singapore. That if you if you drink and drive, you actually is a killer in Singapore.
Yeah,
It's to make you blunt the seat in your head that if you decide to drink, better don't drive. And if tonight you decide to go and meet your friend, and you're very sure that you're going to drink, just take taxi.